so we went to Sumfest. Javi went on night one. Me and Ari and Jervis went on night few.
Sell out.
Yeah, whenever. Oh, we sell out, Jav.
Cause I'm like, you guys going? Nah. Yo, you know, so I got sat there.
It really was last minute.
Really was
last minute. We decided to go as patrons and, you know, whenever seek no media accreditation like that or not like that. We just decided we want to spend it as regular concert goers so that the likelihood of us getting told about our mothers decreased. So yeah.
It
Javi.
wasn't even that regular either because you guys look like in the VIP.
Don't load up.
So only never that.
We were regular festival goers.
We did well regular.
Just so happened to be in a booth that required some sort of VIP level access. And we got food all night.
Watch it, you see all them
Access to
luxury
drinks all night. Yes.
all them
Yes,
luxury. Well, me I feel rub up with the other people. I can't get no food.
Remember when the people them start.
Smoker kill me.
Jano, there were smokers around you?
Of course.
Everywhere.
Jano.
Wasn't there like a booth, a weed booth?
Ain't nobody not stay there, so.
I don't know if it was Epicom, but exactly. But there was a weed booth. Yeah. So of course.
Did it turn up?
So them did it everywhere.
Which booth did it stand up closest to?
I think it was. So I was in the crowd because general area. So
Yeah.
they had several, and I think it was close to a Mataran or Red Stripe. Somewhere
place,
after
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Close to where we did there?
We were we
Where
were
we stayed.
literally between Matterhorn's booth. We were at the Sagicor booth, and then there was Jamaica Tourist Board beside it, and Red
Yeah.
Stripe further down to the.
Ari has left the chat.
She just snap her finger like.
Left.
Is it the left, the right?
To the left of to the
Oh.
left
You know,
of us.
snapping now indicates
God.
disappearing. Like, your memory more go gone and come back by snapping.
Abracadabra.
Good job.
To the left.
And of course, you're having lipstick teeth problems again.
Oh my God, is it?
All right, Javi, give us your review. Dancehall, well, you know, call dancehall night again. Night one.
Night, yeah.
Give us your
Might
review.
as well and keep it as night one.
Night
'cause
one.
Night
Yeah,
one.
because we are
night.
mixing and matching and go on, which I will talk about.
Keep it.
Your review, though.
Yeah,
How
my
did you
review.
find night one, Javi? Tell us.
How to keep this short? Overall
What time you
experience-
reach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So from what time I reach?
Yeah.
So I got there at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Wow.
2 a.m. because
Might as well because the night one look like it go till 10 o'clock.
In the next
the next morning,
The next
right?
one, yeah.
Yes, it did because
And people still not perform.
bunch of traffic and all of that. Because we reached Mobile by 1, and it
Okay.
took us 1 hour to get parking.
Cool.
Yeah, so when we get the parking, walk to the venue. Getting inside wasn't too bad because we never have much crowd, but like going to find a spot in front of the stage was the challenge because there's the crowd there. So I feel squeeze through and excuse me, pardon me, coming through. And trying to trip over the chair them and people were asleep and them something there. But once I got settled and I think I caught the last part of Spice's performance. Hey, your best friend, haha. We catch the last part of her performance.
And ain't miss nothing, wasn't worth seeing.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
Of course, I'm joking, of course.
Hate you. Sammy,
So you never get to see our full performance?
No, just
Thought you did.
the last part. Like when I was coming in, I heard when she started, but yeah. Well, by the time we settled in and thing, she was wrapping up.
Okay.
After Spice, I believe it was Bounty and Beanie.
Oh,
So
okay.
they did a band change, which takes forever,
Ever.
by the way. Forever. So they did a band change. Bounty and Beanie, excellent set. Like I had fun. I enjoyed that. I think that was probably the best performance for me for night one, even though I kind of miss Elephant Man, Sasko and them people because we reached late. but I think everybody was anticipating that performance.
So your
and it
night
was
started with a peak.
really, really good. Yeah, like excited.
Yeah.
After Bounty and Beanie, I believe it was coffee. A coffee? I think it was coffee.
Okay.
And then after coffee, it was.
How long was her set? I didn't even
Her
get to watch
set
it. I just
was
saw
about
clips.
probably 15 minutes. It was
Okay.
short and spicy.
Rap shot to us.
Yeah.
Samurai King song.
Wait, what?
She performed Samurai King song.
Yeah.
Say a great man always get a fight.
Yes.
That's something like she performed a line of that, yeah.
Yeah. So that was good, and but she never really stayed too long, and she make everybody know, say, hey, I'm grateful, thank you guys for that I'm here, and blah blah blah.
Chuck should have said that.
Yeah, she was very grateful. Like she was so happy to be at Sumfest.
Like
Wow,
a kid in
that's
a
nice.
candy store.
Yeah. So
You know how I go on? I got that from Lila Ike, but more on social media, like how she.
she was there for night
Night
two.
two,
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
she
Yep,
performed
yep,
with
yep,
Protege.
yep, yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
So did you find the performance? So you find her performance?
For coffee?
Yeah, I've never seen her perform, like do a set other than what we did say
Buju show.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, it was my first time seeing her perform as well, and it was pretty good. She kept the energy, and the crowd was rocking and everything. So it was pretty good, and everybody that said, "Thank God it never too long." And
I wasn't expecting her to do her whole EP.
right,
Yeah.
right. So I was happy that she did what she did.
She
and
read the
that's it.
crowd right, and I mean, Toast and Rapture.
Yeah, everybody
Pretty
away
much.
Pantos,
Yeah.
and Rapture. So that was good. I think after coffee it was. I remember in between this a beer band change, so people just drop asleep and all these things. But, Chronics, I believe, was after coffee.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, do you good or you just roll through the series of events? You doing good then bad or you just rolling through the series of
Yeah,
events?
me just roll through
Okay,
and
go
then
ahead.
me I go say what the people how them react
Alright, go ahead.
to certain performances.
Okay,
So
good.
Chronics was next. He had the longest set, by the way, for night one.
Yeah.
I think it was
Even
So I
longer
heard.
than Beanie and Bounty.
Yep, Beanie and Bounty get
So
like
I
an
heard.
hour. And Chronics got about an hour and a half,
Whew.
hour and 45 minutes.
That's what I heard.
Ooh.
That's how long it was.
Him could
I
have
don't
just do
know.
the show then.
Exactly, exactly.
Like that's literally how long people go to like a Beyonce show to be entertained. An hour and a half.
Chronics
or
did a
45
test of
minutes.
Chronics Fest. It a fall.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah.
Comparison,
No,
Chronics
but
Fest.
I remember when he did his
You sure?
Dread and Terrible, like I think that was one of the
We do a
first.
chronology tour.
But remember
tour
he
and-
did
and we
at
do a Saturday.
JC.
Yeah.
He did one at JC
So
when
was
the
the one at
auditorium
Stadium?
just built and one
never
at
did
Stadium.
one at
But
Stadium.
no, the first one, I don't know if he did one at Stadium, but I remember him doing one
Oh.
at JC. That was like a major one, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" Something like that. People could have actually performed like a tour, like an actual tour of
Was
their
Jamaica
EP
like,
and
chronology
tour,
chronology tour.
promoting it, and it was cool. And it was like around that time, like
Yep.
a 1:45. So
But they
yeah.
might have Chronics Fest.
Mafisa
going to
too,
happen.
Mafisa too, and it can happen because he's a good performer. Trust me, his set was good too.
Yeah. But I heard that the people grew tired, so.
That's the issue. Like
Okay.
it was just long, and I must say, all right, my boss, cause them really are wait for the dancehall artists them for come now. So it's like
I was more of a dancehall crowd, you say.
pretty much. So it's like after an hour, you see people start kind of wonder when the performance are go done and stuff like that. But it was, me have to give him thumbs up. It was good. I
Of
was
course, Chronics can perform.
entertained.
I will
And-
say this, I'll
and-
just to interject,
Yeah.
Javi. I feel, and this is not anything that I know for sure, I feel that Chronics is the one that requested to perform on that night.
I think
I feel
so.
so.
Too.
I don't feel it was assigned
Mm-hmm.
that night, even though you could have probably preed from the standpoint of, want to backload the artists them that you did have as a marquee.
Because
BBC was the marquee.
and all that the
You
Barry's
don't want
Bojo.
backload BBC and put them on one night.
But then that was
Yeah.
hold on.
But
'Cause-
you
hold
don't
on,
want
I
necessarily
saying-
put all of them on one night.
No,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
then the ticket is and the selling point is BBC.
No, but-
so when I see that, I'm like, oh wow, like they're all gonna be on one stage one night because this is like
Was it marketed as such?
it wasn't marketing
So I'm
as such,
saying-
but I interpret it
As
as
them are
that
there
it
for
would
one night.
so it would be the young man Chronics ushering the you know, like celebrating the veterans.
Right.
So young and old.
But just a pre from them stamp or how they could be thinking that we give half of BBC or 1.5 of BBC. Because be upset. 1.5 per one night. And the next 1.5 the next night. But I think he requested because him not necessarily want to be.
Yeah, and you're saying it's your opinion.
It's my opinion.
Sure.
I'm just putting out. It's my opinion. I think him want that young energy. Him don't necessarily want to be associated with the old people night, quote unquote old people night, because that's how some people term
at the
night
show
too.
he mentioned that him say a dancehall bus him, so he feel like it would have right for just
See there? Him
That's-
always want
that's
to keep
nice.
that tied to dancehall. I
That's-
noticed that with him.
that's sweet.
Always.
Yeah.
Even though more rhyme song them that him a perform
I'm more
reggae based. Am I right? Or wrong,
yeah,
Javi?
yeah.
And that's why that probably did add to the tiresomeness. Because more of a dancehall audience and them probably did wait for 6 and other people and everything.
Right. So that's what I was saying with his thing. Like it was an excellent set.
Yeah.
But I think he should have performed earlier. So like with Sasko them. So after Sasko, Chronics, Coffee. No, Sasko, Coffee, Chronics. And then you lively up back the crowd with Bounty and Beanie.
I feel him should perform on night 2.
Night 2.
Based on the time I'm down the night one, none time. Based on the time when I'm the tech. A time the time I perform on half. Right, I know 6 them for mother team. I him them for free. Chronics. I him take up most of the time.
Listen.
Hour and a half. And you know how much time, we go there, although we not reach hour night, but we go there and we basically see 5 people perform. I reach around 12.
I mean, I don't have a problem with Chronics performing night 1, but just feel like them should have put him earlier. Because when I went there, somebody was telling me that they said that they were 2 hours behind with performances. So I said, well, that was still
when what we heard, because we were overhearing a conversation and saying that like the lineup, it seemed in night 2 everything was going according to plan, because they were actually saying that the show was supposed to finish around 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, right? Because Bojo was supposed to perform with the sun coming up, which that's how it worked out. Like he went on stage like after 5, little bit after 5.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, and then him perform the whole thing. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, that was just the only issue I had. Like, it was long. I'm surrounded by beer mobile people, so they must say, yo. But if I want to cuss, so them say, but a beer bother them a cuss, and them
Cause
say, yo.
there's no police to lock down our show.
You two got that strike, though.
Oh boy.
For free at the moment. Say, okay, you guys are kind of angry. I say, yo, I'm 6 once, 6 once.
Javi's like, oh no, I'm in the wrong place. They're getting angry.
Yes, I'm a beer bucket them out in, and I said, please, God, don't make me have to start.
Nah, I don't wanna do
Chronics is
that.
a very good artist. Don't make them do him so. Oh gosh.
Ah, it's after Chronics Denver.
Yes, after Chronics it was Dexter Dubs. I was really
Okay.
waiting to see Dexter. You just hear woo woo woo.
There was a cacophony of screams. That is a word, right? Did I pronounce it right?
Cacophony.
Cacophony.
Just with the girl.
I
them
don't say it
could
right either, but
wait.
I don't know if it's sound
Yeah, we
right.
should even ask you for clarification.
So it was Dexter afterwards. He got like 45 minutes, I
Is it?
believe. After that it was Governor. But I left after Dexter because sun come up and I'm hungry, I'm tired.
Like what time that?
That was about 7 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, so
7 o'clock and
Yes.
people and more people left for
yes,
perform.
you have Governor
Yo.
and then the Governor then Javilani, and then it was
And it
supposed
was
to be
6 them.
Yeah, so Governor Javilani and then done.
Wow.
Night 1 done. A girl said she waited and she'll end up left like 9 a.m. and still no 6.
Wow.
People are pretty disappointed about that.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Including Donna Hope.
Because I'm pretty much
some
them
reason.
there wait for
She
see.
was?
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
what she
Video
said.
said. We wanted to see the 6 family. We wanted to see them perform. I've never seen them perform before, and I wanted to see the 6 family.
Yeah.
I'm very much upset. I wanted to see the Six family.
Yeah, I think I saw that clip.
I'm like, no, stop trying to be cool. You never want to see them that bad. Come on. Well, yeah, no people left disappointed. One of my bridge and they go to see him night one. I'm saying did I go night two? I'm saying nah, but I got convex. Go them. Yeah, never went to money perform. Okay.
Yeah.
So you stay for about 5 hours. You're a punk.
Yeah. My bleach for the first time.
Really?
I don't really
First stage show?
Yeah. I think
First Sumfest.
I don't think it's my first stage show, but my first Sumfest and the last.
Might just be ours too.
Well, I popped my stage show cherry last.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. It's my first ever
This is my first Sumfest, not my
stage
first.
show of sorts.
Of course, not my first stage show.
I realize that I'm
Fun
not.
in the Sun stage show. I've been to Fun in the Sun.
I've never been to that either.
Technically, it is a stage show.
It is.
Oh dear.
of the holy concert.
The spiritual variety.
Yes, spiritual variety. Right?
But how was night 2, guys?
Okay, night few. So we'll go take it in as fans, of course.
And I didn't even mention the other hiccups that they had, like
Yeah,
the
mention
screen them a chip out
Really?
and the audio. There was an issue with the audio as well, like when Miss Kitty did that they were talking. And
That
then-
was on purpose.
during Chronic's
That was
performance
on
too.
purpose. They didn't do that on purpose.
For Chronic's performance,
I
they
heard
had
she
issues
chat
with the
about it
audio.
too. That true?
Yeah, she was like, I said, Lord God, man.
What happened?
Miss Kitty, like being the MC, like people just like get tired of her, like, all right, cool.
Oh, that was from the crowd. People
Yeah,
were
from
saying.
the crowd, like, Lord God, we just want to see the performer them. But yeah,
Come on, people. She has a degree. Come on. Don't do that to her.
but yeah, that's. I don't think they had anything else. The band
Nothing.
change.
Oh, it was nothing as
audio,
MC.
That. Man, I tune out all of them something there, you know,
Like when performance start going, just tune out.
tune out, rest my foot. They say Dexter Dabs, all right,
Yay!
ready again. But yeah, the little talking that I don't really do not. I chat to other people while them talk.
I thought Elise Kelly did a good job in night too, because she wasn't really long.
Yeah,
She
just
pretty much was
kept it
succinct
simple.
and ushered in the artist quickly. Give them a nice little intro and went to it. Like she did a little thing where she said like she was asking people to like fire marshal with the chairs. That was that.
Oh
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the- and that was the only thing.
And that's about people that full up them chairs.
Yeah, because it was creating some like a fire marshal thing, some hazard.
yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't really understand exactly what
Me
it
neither.
was.
To me, it never makes
But
sense.
she was just asking people to kind of fold up the chair when they're not in use. I was like, okay.
Okay, night view. All time now. Pass over the button. Night view. Alright, you were the first. You say you pop your
Stage show cherry.
So you go ahead. Let you talk.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, we got there like after 12.
After 12.
Again, it's just the traffic to get in because we reached into Mobe pretty quickly. We got in Mobe like after 9, but there was like a long traffic to get into, to get to the venue. So that really probably took us like 2 hours trying to get venue, get parking, and trying to find our way to the booth so that we can comfortably watch the performances. I guess overall it was a nice experience for the most part. I'm not really a big fan of stage shows. Like I was holding on, like I fought it out, and I guess the adrenaline kind of kept me going because when I got into the car to drive home, a piece of tiredness lit me. And I never know so we could have sat tired like whoop. But the performances were great. I mean, the night 2 performers seasoned and know how to really and truly put on a show. And again, we saw Bojo. That was nice. And I love how, like, when he came with his show Long Walk to Freedom, he started out with a reggae set, right? Because he kind of started out really solemn and
Damn near started with a gospel set.
yeah. And then, but you know, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, people tired and away, and as in come out and start.
The man-
"Want a man to do?" And
Man,
like,
kick
yes,
it off with the dancer set. Yeah.
right.
Wake up the crowd.
And I was
Yeah, man.
happy for that, and yeah, because you know that's knowing how to read an audience, and really say, you know, them probably tell let me start out with the real hits, the real dancehall hits, and get the crowd going again.
Man started out like him should perform by night one.
Yeah.
Start that.
But I don't know. I think just in all honesty, it was an enjoyable experience. My own little idiosyncrasies of just like a lot of people. I don't think I have like a fear of large open spaces, but it was just like a lot of people.
Are
Like,
just
it was
are
just
just
a
bougie
lot
people. Are don't like people. She don't like mixing with common folk. That's Ari.
Are you Arian? Are you Arian? Are you Arian?
That's what you see, man.
speaking
You're
for
going like
me.
you're better than people.
That's not the case. It was just a lot of people and I was overwhelmed. Like I was trying to make my
Yep.
way. I was trying to kind of like, oh my God,
It was
where
a shitload of people.
Yep.
where it need to be.
You're trying to use bathroom to you know,
Right,
like-
and my senses were like overwhelmed from people to sound to sight, so I was just really confused. But once I settled into the booth, I was like, yeah, and I had a really good time just watching the performance. Like, you know, most of them song, and you know, like them never disappoint. None of them disappoint me. None of the performers disappointed
We
me.
went on the night when the real performers performed.
No, I'm not
Away-
saying
away.
that.
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm saying that. We went the night when the
Right.
real performers.
I had this my artist.
I'm
them.
saying that
Nah, just
all
trying
I
to
go
be
on with a want go dance
controversial.
all night. See, huh?
You were gonna sting. You must swagger dance all.
Yeah, dance all night probably was more entertaining than all go on. You know what I mean?
Because we're dancehall
this is-
people. I think
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you got there and you're like, yeah, man, these are really
You
good
know what you
perform-
get with night two,
But
you
night
know.
one, you'd love to say, and like most of the young artists, them people like Javelin,
Shauna
and-
Controller,
yeah, all those people would have been,
who gave a magnificent performance, I hear.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wish the elephant man.
those people are nice.
Are we going to talk about that? I saw the clips. So the man,
Saw the
why is he climbing a pole?
Scooby, away.
Why is he demanding men take off his clothes? Why? Literally, why?
Yo, anybody will come first, just take it off. You know, just so happen to be a guy.
And then really pushes off the man that assisted in
I'm
helping
planning plan.
take off his clothes.
But a
Big
mama
up.
drop.
Big up Jack Sparrow. Scintillating form, it seemed. I don't know how going. As Ari said, just for cosign, overall, you don't know you get with the night day. Smooth performances would reach just in time for see the people them stand up on them on for Etana yet again. I'm joking. Whenever I really ask the crowd which you prefer. Like right when reaching she did have done perform. So yeah. Never get to see how the crowd did react with her.
You know, I know you. Sometimes you make joke, but people really don't know you.
I don't
like
care.
that, and like they're always
I just said I'm
Like
joking.
that's why I laugh, so you can
Yeah,
know say that's a joke.
that's right.
people
I laugh
really
too.
take you serious, and that's why
I don't
you
care.
got problems.
Yeah, whatever. Protege. Of course, you don't know. Protege Fest is coming as well. That I found. Just book it.
Yeah, and the girls did well.
Lila
yeah.
Ike and Savannah. I don't know. Lila Ike, she just have a superstar vibe about her. Like, for her time of forward. She just seem comfortable and at ease when on stage. Like, she just belongs there.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Big up Protege
Truly a
for
star.
bossing the woman them.
Yeah.
Whole indignation collective. Una go on with that thing. I probably behind the six. I feed them crew are going the most thing we hear and all are going and people not going to want to see that and acknowledge it. But I see it, I acknowledge it. Big up yourself, Protege. Bears, I tell you, now, Bears doesn't have to do much. It does not have to do much. Man have him little old man movements there, man. And I move say I get out time, a little I'm sure say can
shuffle.
move
Yeah,
a little
a
shuffle.
little one kick.
Yeah, a little one kick.
Yeah.
And I aim that. He don't need to do nothing else. That's a young girl I did over the man.
How long was he set?
About an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Solid hits. Yeah, man. You see me, I be here. For almost every song a man do. Bears, I don't know how I get with Bears. Chris and
Yeah, I wanted to say
Chris and Romian do them thing.
Chris was the most risky one for the night, right?
Yeah, man,
When he
Chris
talk
talk about bone and fucking Holy.
Yeah.
Holy in him set.
Should have been on
But
that
not
all night.
nary expletive.
No, whenever you're in a battle.
No bad words. You know, he was
They
talking
ain't trying to
about
get shut
sex.
down.
You're
You're not trying to get
Chris did that
squashed.
talk about
Yeah.
sex.
I'm not trying to get squashed.
That's a verb now. We're gonna use that as a verb. Okay.
Well, it literally
It is a verb. No, but no, yeah. And no bad word, like all of them.
Yeah.
Especially Chris. Chris, as I said, he was the most risque one for the night because he was talking about bun and he might talk about sweet what poop on a bed and
Sink it in deep and
yeah,
everything.
and I'm like okay, and no curse words in sight.
The little girl where Romy and it bring on, she nearly tear down the place.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I
is
tell-
a waste.
I tell Harry say, from have a little girl I sing about dirty man and waste man, like that's a easy pop in the crowd. Like that's easy pop.
Pull up.
Romy knew that.
Yeah.
Cheap pops all around, you know what I mean?
And that was her dream, and she got
Yeah,
it.
and get
So
performed
cute.
on stage with
That's
Romy.
sweeter for
Must be.
me.
Yeah, that interesting to see if she's still in the music business 10 years from now.
Yeah.
You see, so she did nervous, but for her
Yeah,
to be able
She's
to
nervous at first, but then like,
to come out in front of a crowd
Yes.
at such a young age, I'd be. No, my mommy always said I was actually a little show pony, so I wouldn't. If I knew what I was doing, I would
Show up and show out,
Yes.
sis.
But for her to do it and she had sing and she remember what she was sing,
Right?
say, and it was nice. It was
That's
nice to
sometimes
see.
stage fright.
Yeah.
Sing again.
Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah,
It was
man.
really good.
two man them do them thing. I already take note to like even with the budget show though, like how the performances and
Were
like the band
seamlessly
changes were
transitioned.
seamless. So they never to have that here. Everybody have their own bands. So yeah, every set there was a band change. I'm like, why did a band change for Romian and Chris Matt? They're like similar artists or do similar songs. Like, just work with one band now,
Nah, we
please.
different.
No, we different.
Different.
Alright, cool. Sasko did perform like with two people set though.
3 people.
Three people.
So he was there
Perform
for
It feel like 3. I'm going to protege, Romian.
Romian.
Who else? No, it feel like you everybody.
Like about 3 times Mr. Utility. Swear.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sasko bad. And then Buja, of course, done after night. Well, it look like Buja watch Mick Jagger more time because some of them moves, them see the man and the man say, yo.
I got
Oh, yeah.
to move.
People them there heat out of the palm of his hand, mind for eating if you have a problem with that. What we a drink? Somebody asks, what we a drink? They might bring some alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything.
Talk. Any?
Champagne. Whoop.
Hennessy.
Rosé.
Okay, back to our review.
Meh.
All right, so okay, that was our experience. I guess the band changes was the little
They
low
need to
point.
work on. I think that if it was a little bit more.
Tighter.
Yeah, and just I mean, I've always wondered it because that's always been the issue. Because I'm remembering last year when we spoke to Triple X, he was saying that was it, and I was saying like, why not try and like have a band for the night? And if you can't use if you can't use a one band for 5 hours, fine. That would be really unfair. That's cool, but like have at least 2-3 bands that can work for everyone. And I mean. The thing is like the time thing. Like, let everybody work with a schedule of like, okay, if you're a major act, we're going to give you an hour max.
Yeah.
And everybody get 45 to 30 and below.
Right.
And I feel like that is more than enough because you have so many entertainers. as I said, according to Coffee knew to do 15 minutes. Javelani would know how to do 15 minutes, right? So it's just, I feel like that's one of the things that we probably need to work on. Like, I know, and it's everybody ego. Everybody feel like they need to do like an hour, and like, no, it's not your show. It's a collective group of people. Just do your best songs, your most popular songs, and just give the people a good show, because it's difficult. You're going to have fatigue. It's like diminishing returns. Like, once you're doing something for so long, after a while you're going to get fatigue, and it's just like it's going to wane. So that's always been my sticking point. I've said it, and I've went, and I've gone, and I've experienced it, and I think I'm more resolute in that, like, try to find ways, because you shortchange your fans when because squash has its fans. It's a Mobe crowd. It happened in Mobe.
Yep.
People are going to see him. People come from Ochi. Big up the teacher from Ochi what we talk to. She knows herself.
What stop and talk to for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. So, so people are going there. Like, people went there to see him.
She never wants squash perform.
Well, yeah.
But
everybody got there with their intention of seeing whichever artist, whether one or several. So I feel like everybody needs to get the opportunity to perform, and I don't know if it's...
Especially the damn closer that advertise.
Yeah.
Fear and Fine may not be the best performer out there, but he's a draw.
But poor
put
kid
him on a marketing.
I was reading something with the Star saying like it's three times he was trying to... Since him come out, the 6 is real concert, he never get to perform that. He had a thing with Red Stripe.
Indie performer, people that walk out.
Yeah, because I guess time constraints and
the talks surrounding that hasn't been good.
Been murky,
yeah.
Wow. And then this was his opportunity to shine, and he didn't get the opportunity. So I don't know. I feel like if everybody, and again, because I was listening to the interview from a superintendent.
You were saying that them should because
of expletives,
because them go over time, and
right?
These things.
So I don't know. I feel like if we need to just work with time management. Time has never been our issues. Like them say, CP time, color people time, black people, and Jamaicans. We even more known around the world for being lazy and everything Irie man. But if we're going to put on an international show, we need to learn how to kind of keep things moving. Yeah. Quick.
Strict on the time.
Keep quick on the time. And, everybody get the opportunity to shine. And, it feels good.
Even if it's a case where they can't go around the band change, like they have to change the band.
Make sure that each band 15 minutes.
Or 15 minutes. And you have something entertaining the crowd.
For the most part, the changes are...
where we were, there was entertainment.
If you are in a booth, you are being entertained during those breaks. Coming like they were competing sounds the way we did there. Like one booth plays something loud and the next booth
that's true.
Yeah,
but then you have to remember the people in the general area, because remember, we're not really move from over there, so we face the stage.
So select and they are playing
nothing?
Yeah, them not play music, but I mean, like what else? Because if you did have like couple dancers, then bring the dancer them and them show some new dance.
Yeah, one thing too, one thing people said to like even during them time there, ding dong did that during them time they like them play ding dong, them shell ding dong during them and Taurus Riley as well. I noticed that they had this imagery throughout the show. I found that interesting. Like,
it's like an ad. There was an ad playing.
Why is he in an ad for Sumfest and not perform at Sumfest? So I saw that. I noticed that. And also, them did play ding dong. How much time and ding dong is not there. Interesting. But we don't want to be negative Nancy and all these things. You know what I mean? I must give
negative
kudos.
Naro.
Negative Nara. Haha, I wouldn't be a Nancy. Ha ha ha.
Why?
But yeah, I just want to focus on the negative. All go on. It's a good all-around show. I think this is something that should be preserved, and more growth and investment should be in this festival.
Right.
Yeah,
I think it can be improved. I think the time management can be solved by putting Chronics the night when we go. Simple. The man perform 1 hour and 30 odd minutes.
No, but the thing is, that's the thing.
Time management and proper booking.
And I mean, I'm saying this with love. Like, he could have performed for an hour. Even if it was night 1 or night 2, he could have performed for an hour. A good, solid hour. That would have been in line with Beres and Buju. 1 hour. I think Buju performed a little longer, right?
I think
Like,
the crowd would
yeah.
have been fine with an
Yeah.
hour. Because
Yeah.
after that, them start get miserable.
No, I have to test
Yeah.
out Chronics first.
It's diminishing return, man. Because people get tired. Remember, say it's not a situation where they can sit down, like if they want to rest them foot, and you're anticipating like, oh, you're going to get them moving.
Exactly,
but remember,
yeah.
they've been on their feet. Some of them been on their feet for hours, and then it's a situation to where I see is that people are confined
Right.
to like the general area. So if
Yes.
you're not like where we were, it's unable for you to walk about and experience other things. So I mean,
And even things like placement too, because
yeah.
the time when get put and the time when actually perform, that add to the tiresomeness of it all.
Exactly.
Because you perform, and yes, we know Chronics, and you have good song, you bad and thing, but a 6 months, a 6 o'clock the show.
Exactly.
And it's like the feeling I build up within the people and say, well, you're preventing us with your long performance. You're preventing us from seeing 6. And
Yeah.
which end up happening, you see me? So all them things that to placement, if him they go earlier, them sentiment, they won't be attached to it.
Because
Can I say, yo, Chronics are doing thing long, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
You see me?
At early time.
Yeah,
When
you
you
know?
see Bounty and Beanie with a lively up the crowd, wake up, and then Dexter, Governor, Javelani 6. Done. Simple. Chronics just should have got an earlier time. And I think them should have put him for 3 a.m. And
Yeah.
then sun start come up and a bun people and you still not get to see who you are.
No one say where you stay there for say. I mean, all in all, I mean, this is one of the things that we kind of set up ourselves to do is being critiques, and Sumfest is a entity, a really good entity, and I like it. I like
good,
it.
it's
I just prefer to watch it from the comfort of my home.
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I could have done
Yeah.
it.
But can we
I
say
was blessed. Just think that I was blessed to see Buju perform. The 2 performances I'm having at Jamaica, I've been blessed to see them.
Right?
You're good.
I really wanted to see that.
You were saying, Ari?
I was saying something though, but I was thinking about it, and Jamaica dancehall fraternity is such a bull fest.
Yeah, man, it's a bullfest real man.
Because
Bag of
I'm
bull.
thinking about it, if it wasn't for Spice, Shauna Chin, I see Ree, this young artist named Ree,
Yeah.
which other Coffee, and then Protege, Carol, Leela, and Savannah.
Yeah,
It's like Itana.
yeah.
Like,
What is that woman? The little girl.
she didn't really count, but it's like there weren't so many women representing, and kudos to Spice.
Did you want to see the lady of dancehall? Or is this
No,
speech
I'm just saying.
advocating
I'm
for
just saying
representation?
because I'm
The
thinking
angel?
about the people like Tifa, and
Yeah.
Tifa is Tifa know how to put on a show, and when I see her set, like the years before, especially I think it was the last year or the year before, it was a good set, and you see, but I realized it was cut short, like it did short from what I think Tifa would be able to perform, like a good solid 30 minutes.
Right.
And women always try to
Tifa
put
can
on
perform.
women always try to put on a show. Dovey, she missed it. She
Yeah.
wasn't able to perform, and I'm like, wow, like there really weren't a lot of women representing, and kudos to Spice, to Grace, not Spice, Coffee, who really did a good set, and you have to, like, no matter what, Spice, excellent performer, like not even as a woman but just overall
As a performer.
she's rivaling like performers in general. Like I think Tanya Stevens is one of the best lyricists, not a female lyricist, just one of the best lyricists in dancehall bar none.
Right.
So kudos to Spice for representing, and she always know how to put on a show, man, always. And she would have, if I went to dance all night, she would have definitely one of the
She plan
persons
it to
I
the
would
max
love.
down to our wig fit.
Right.
The outfit.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's probably something that we could look at more of, trying to just have I don't know if they could do just a female set, like in a window, just like female.
ladies.
Yes, for the ladies, and just have women like representing and doing a really good set.
Nah, I don't want that.
Okay.
and I'm an advocate for the ladies, but I don't want it to seem like it's a handout or something. Like,
You're right, but I'm
like
just
it's
saying,
special.
I'm hoping it is at.
I could just give the ladies the
No, I'm not saying
the
that.
best performers perform and who merit
You're right.
a place on the stage.
No,
get
you're
a
right.
place on the stage.
You're
You
right,
know,
but what
and
I
a
mean,
special
what I was
and
saying,
oh,
can
just
I
like the ladies,
can I
it's
say it?
Go
I
ahead.
was
I
just
can see
saying.
Ari's point.
No, because what I'm saying is, I'm hoping that there be enough women in entertainment
That's
that
what
it
needs
could be a thing where you can have a block set out
Yeah, like
for
a special
women.
edition.
Yeah, like for women and women representing, and they're going to put on a show. Them not just coming on a jeans and t-shirt, and them not just them are gonna put on a show. I see most of them have them dancers. I saw Shauna Chin, she have her dancers. Ree had her dancers. Spice had her dancers. So you know, it was. I'm
Chris
hoping.
Martin had his dancers.
Yeah, like was just like a little minute. So I'm hoping, I can't wait for the day where we have really like just women that enough of them not gonna probably match up to man like in terms of numbers, but quality performances. I'm hoping for the day.
The gate need for bust out more, and the ladies need to step up them game more.
Yeah, fair. That's. I'm not asking for handouts. I'm just hoping that there would be a time in some fest where we can have quality representation
And
of
I
women.
know that as a
and
woman you have to work
performing
like
10 times as hard. That's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
do.
in order to put on the costume,
but the
then for
people them will have them
shorts.
foot in the door, step up your game. Where's Jada? Okay?
Yeah, people like Jada, like she too. She should.
We
be
all know what
performing.
people say about she and her performances. I won't say it. The people them don't say it. Right? You know?
Yeah.
Best performance of the night. Let's go. From what we saw live and from what we saw on through clips and stuff. Best performance.
Best performers.
Yeah, at Sumfest.
Night
Who-
one.
Who take night one?
Bounty and Beanie.
Only I'm being for you. Did you not see the Spice performance on YouTube?
Not the full. Like I saw.
So you can't really, judge it in a vacuum.
yeah.
Okay. But from what you saw.
Yeah, I'll
Bounty
give
and
it to
Beanie for you.
Bounty and Beanie.
All right. Overall, from what you've seen.
From YouTube and
Yeah.
definitely giving it to Spice.
Okay.
Bujo, bar none, Burris. You know what? Every performer that we saw on night 2, excellent job.
Of course.
Excellent job. Protege, Romy and Chris, Barris, Bujo, you guys thoroughly entertained me. I was rocking and I was like, moving and I know for picking the songs and I know how to drop it in and amazing. Governor, I saw Governor's set on
YouTube?
on YouTube and him surprise performance with Idonia. So that was cool.
Ew. More praise need for go for Governor, man. To see whether you there far from to see where him there. Like even the whole set you can see is well thought out from him avant to him entrance to everything. The man just classing it up. So the man I'm suit myself, I need to get a suit just like. I say, oh, the man look sharp.
Sharp barbers.
Speaking of sharp. Chano arm, we nearly dropped the ball for that one.
Nice.
I know, so them not sponsor the episode. I don't want to misrepresent the man skills time. I never got for my trim this week. Sorry, Steve. I go before the week then.
Jeez.
Yeah. But big up yourself, Steve, and shout out Babas. But yeah, just how him carry himself and to see how he has
And from what I saw, the crowd was thoroughly entertained.
they were from so him mature and grow as a performer, really hold him on. And to see I do acknowledge, say, yo, a film time and just take a little step back and say, do your thing. But whenever you need me, just call me.
Yeah.
I'm just run in.
Yeah, I like that too.
That is good to see. There's
That's
no
good
tension
mentorship.
within their relationship.
That's quality good
Nothing like
mentorship.
that.
Yeah,
As
that's
you
how it
would,
should be.
you tend to see in them dancehall crew
Yeah,
relationship.
you
Like,
don't have to
see
be holding
nothing
to
like that.
nobody and have to feel like, oh, I need to always represent you and yeah, you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I always
You know,
need to shout you out and
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
big up I do and I'm done. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. Like how some of them artists I feel them deed for the but it just good for see.
Yeah.
It's just good for see.
Quality. That's
You know what I
absolute
mean?
quality.
Big up yourself, Governor.
Yeah. And of course, and I agree
Governor.
with you, Beanie and Bounty.
Beanie and Bounty
From
for
what I
me.
saw.
Yeah.
And Spice, of course.
Big up Chronic same way.
We know we at least me we give what is that?
Big up Chronic.
Big up Chronic.
They talk shit about them, man. We know who not getting an invite to Chronics Fest.
I wasn't.
You're not getting an invite to Chronics Fest. As much as we, or if I say more, me give shit to Spice for I sang them as singles, just as singles. We always acknowledge that her songs more fit for stage, to be performed on stage.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's where she kills it every time.
And you know what I like about Spice too? It come like, I don't know if she do it every Sumfest, but she always try to do some freestyle.
Yes.
She do some creative
thing,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
So
Cause even when she do that song with her song though about but talk about the people that want her, and I talk about cock up on that hillside. Me I said blow, that bad.
She did a lot of that.
That bad.
I heard that part.
bad.
Bear's never do none of that shit. Bear's just giving it a hit straight through.
Yeah.
I'm not mixing up shit. I don't need to. But I get it still straight. When I say roll up and pull up and none of that,
Isn't
no, it is smooth.
So I can leave.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I would put you there on the stage and I say, oh, Beres! Baby, me here till the man go sleep.
Beres is a distinguished gentleman
and performer.
Yeah,
I mean, never do no bag of extras.
Distinguished is code for old. Man's gotta sleep. I think remember that's the reason why I'm even performing it. I think what time you perform, like 3 o'clock?
About 2
minutes to 2.
2-ish.
2 minutes to 2 went into 3, and I'm like, that's the perfect time.
Perfect time on it.
You know,
not too early, not too late.
Yeah.
Get in, get out.
Yeah.
Big up Sumfest though, big up Joe and the team, Scatter and the team.
I saw him too, you know.
I saw him too
I
also.
want Joe doing the general.
Yeah, me there walk around like in there, you know.
Just a
Make sure
walk
say
around
things.
normal.
Yeah, it was make sure things there going good and all these things. There.
Yeah, that's good.
If you're not say 6, no girl don't want you. Bobby not the Axie, I mean not the Prada. Psst, Browning, you know hear me the call you. She a good and no pens to the muse jar you. I'm a blow, God, didn't go on you. Mix up your G and G with the car.